This is my latest free template, Reward Points Tracker. So before we get started, we'll look at the settings sheet. Here, you're going to put the number of points per level. So let's say it takes 50 points to get to a level, or maybe it's 75. You just type it in this cell right here. And most of the blue cells are the input cells. So the other part here is where you would put the names of the people. It could be in a department, in a classroom. You put their names in here. And as it says here, you can press the tab key to extend this, or down here where my mouse is, you could actually drag this down to make this list longer. So let's go now to the input sheet. Here, this is where we enter all the data. So I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to actually add my own name. And then I'm going to enter the first row of data. Now, another thing is, if I uncheck this little box here at the top, you see sort of little tips on how to enter the data. So let's go in here and pick my name, and then I'll press the tab key, and I'll give myself 88 points. Press tab key again. I'm going to hold down the control key and press the semicolon to add today's date. And then over here, I'll just type in, it's just for a comment or a description. So I press the enter key, and now we're in the second row. So I'm going to pause the video and enter some more data. All right, so I've entered some more data. And if you add more rows, if you get down to the very bottom here, same thing as before, where you can either press the tab key to get an extra row, or you could just drag this down further to get a whole bunch of rows. Now, what we can do, we're going to go over to the fourth sheet, which is the dashboard. And now you can pick a name in here, and you can see how many total points they have. Let's say we pick Fred. Fred has 48 points, one entry. So if we go, that means there's only one row that has the name Fred. And the current level is 0. Points until the next level is 27. Now we'll pick someone else. We'll look at Dan, and he's got 415 points, 4 rows or 4 entries. Current level is 5, and then 35 points into the next level. We even have another dashboard here where you can say, sort of look back in time and say, I want to know how many points Dan had at a certain point. So if I pick in the drop downs the year, the month, and the day, then this will show us up here at that particular point how many points he had. We can also do this. We can just check this box, and the formulas automatically update, and it's as of today, the present, which is July 5th for me. And then you see how many points, entries, level, and points into the next level. So I'll just check that again, and it goes back to these settings.